What's up everyone, KnK here, and this is my Quickie review for Mobile Suit Gundam NT Narrative New Type. Probably soon to also have Re-0097 in its title when they turn this into a TV version. Gundam NT takes place about a year after the events of Gundam Unicorn, so yes, you do need to know what happened in Gundam Unicorn to kind of enjoy this. It's a very convoluted movie, in fact a little too convoluted for its own good. Anyway, Gundam NT follows three protagonists who were kids growing up together, and then they were separated by being experimented on, and stuff happened from there. We have Michelle, or as Erika Ishii said in the little pre-show that came before the movie, the woman has these angry eyebrows. So when you are actually watching the movie, I could not do anything to not notice her eyebrows, and now you probably won't either if you have not seen the movie yet, or if you have seen the movie and rewatch it, you'll probably be looking at those eyebrows. They're not crazy like Ryu or Ken in Street Fighter or Catherine in Gundam Wing, but it is pretty funny when you actually see these eyebrows when she's talking, especially when she is angry. Then we have Johan, who is kind of like the main mobile suit pilot in this kind of Gundam prototype that was kind of weak for being a Gundam. And then we have the blonde girl who I can't remember her name anymore, but whatever. Her story kind of is tragic and yet doesn't flow so well. The biggest problem with Gundam NT is that it felt like it was supposed to be three 45-minute OVAs that were cut down into about a 100-minute movie, and it just doesn't work at times. Like I said, it's very convoluted. The animation is nice looking though. I guess they drew the mechs and the Gundams by hand and then put them into a computer or something, so that was really kick-ass to see. My favorite character is actually one of the villains from Zeon, or the Sleeves. He was frickin' batshit insane, and I loved it. It's not very often where you get a Gundam character who is just crazy and evil for the sake of being crazy and evil. A lot of times you have to have this sympathetic villain, which is great and all, I like those too, but as I've talked about once every now and then, is sometimes you just want to watch a villain who wants to just blow things up and kill everyone. And this dude was that. There's a scene when he just starts blowing things up in a colony, which was pretty awesome. The music was cool. The animation, again, was really nice. I enjoyed the movie for what it was, but of all the things I've seen that have come out recently from the Universal Century, this is probably my least favorite. Unicorn was amazing. Thunderbolt was excellent. Origin, I've only seen half of Origin, but I liked what I saw. It was really cool, outside of when it kind of contradicts things that occurs in the original series, but whatever. That's a whole nother can of worms I'm not going to get into here. Ultimately, this was the weakest of those, which is kind of a shame, but it's leading into the next story, which is Hathaway's Flash. I'm kind of I don't know if I really like the story of Hathaway's Flash. I don't like Hathaway as a character. I thought he was a worthless little wretch in Char's Counterattack. I really don't know why we have to have a movie that's centered around him. I'd rather have someone interesting, but you never know. Maybe they'll be able to pull it off. I do recommend checking it out if you are a fan of the other Universal Century Gundam shows and have seen everything leading up to it. And by everything, I mean original, Zeta, Double Zeta, Char's Counterattack, Unicorn. The other side stories like Thunderbolt, 8th MS Team, not so much required. But they are enjoyable nonetheless, so you might want to watch them anyway. Overall, I'm going to give Gundam NT a 7 out of 10. Well, or a 6. Let's go with the generous 7. I'm going to need to watch it a few more times before I know for sure if I like it or not. Oh, and those of you who have seen Double Zeta, I don't know why, but I really was hoping that one of the characters that showed up in this movie was Jadao. Whatever. Until next time, bye.
Worst cosmic wars ever. I will only see it 3 more times today.